The next thing I want to show you is how to use the EdPuzzle extension. This is a great feature that can be used to record your lessons, much like I'm doing right now with Screencastify. Hopefully, making a recording of me making a recording works out the way I want it to. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get the EdPuzzle Chrome extension. You'll do that by going to the Chrome Web Store and typing in EdPuzzle in the search. Mine is already added, but for you, it will say add to Chrome, and then we'll ask you for some permissions. Once it's there, if you want it to stay pinned over here, you go to this little puzzle piece and hit the pin so that it's always there and accessible to you. Once you have that done, you can go to any presentation that you've created for your students. So here I'm going to use my grammar notes presentation just to kind of walk you through what it would look like. What's nice about this is it eliminates a step. So if I use the EdPuzzle screencast, I don't have to do a screencast, then download it, then upload it to EdPuzzle again. So hopefully this will work the way I want it to. So click EdPuzzle. You've got the options to record a tab, your entire desktop, or just use the camera so that you can make a video of yourself, leaving directions for your students. So you want to pick default microphone. If you want to have your face in the recording, leave this on. If you don't want a little picture of you down here, then you would just turn off the camera right here. Then you'll hit start recording. And you'll see, just like I have over here for Screencast, you have the functions for recording right here for EdPuzzle. So now that I've got this up, I'm going to just go through my notes. So I would say, welcome students, here we are. We're going to learn about commas today and, read through the presentation and point out the information that I want them to see. So I could read over this. Then we are going to go through the comma uses. And again, each one at this point I could say, write down this definition for each of the uses for the commas. If you'd like to write the example, you are welcome to do that as well. And I would continue through my presentation, making comments as I go. What's nice about this is if I've embedded a video in my presentation, I can play it right here, and it will also get recorded for the students. I'm not sure how the sound will play. I have mine on my Epson projector, but I'll check that before I'm done. And then I would continue on with my presentation. Now, we've often done these as pair decks. But with the pair deck, I can't get immediate feedback for what the students are doing. So again, with the EdPuzzle, if I make this presentation and then I embed questions into it, to do little formative checks to make sure the students understand what they're writing down, that's easier for me because it's all right there in EdPuzzle and then within Schoology when I upload it to Schoology. So I would continue to go through my presentation. I've got another video that I could play. More notes. And now I could even break this up and stop my presentation when I wanted to, go back and pick it up at a different time and add different questions to my EdPuzzle. So once I'm done, I'm going to hit stop recording and you'll see what happens. So here it's going to take me directly to EdPuzzle where I have the option to trim my video if I want to. And then I could also click upload video. So by clicking upload video, it's preparing my video to be put in EdPuzzle. So I'll give that a minute and I'll come back in a second. Once it uploads, you see here we're at the screen that we looked at in the last presentation when we were using YouTube. So same idea, I can make cuts within this video. I can add questions to this video. So at each stopping point, if I wanted to put a question in here, I could do that and ask the students which comma rule, and then they would have to go back to their notes and look. And then I could even just have moments where what's one thing that you learned from the Awubis video as an open-ended question. So this is nice, like I said, because you can put this directly on Schoology as an EdPuzzle. If you're out and you want to make a quick lesson for students so you don't have to worry about leaving subplans that may or may not get done. We all know how that goes. You could leave this, create it as an EdPuzzle instead, and then you have immediate feedback that the students completed it and how well they did on it, as opposed to a Pear Deck, like I said before. So take some time now to use one of your presentations and try out the EdPuzzle extension and making a video recording, and then let us know in the comments on the course what you did and any questions you might have. Thanks.